Hi, it's Joseph. It's 7/1/2019, Monday. Going to take a look at SPY. How to catch a reversal and slant. It's the same thing as my last video. Uh, at some point, nice run, high a day to low a day. This is a trend day, however, off of it's a reacting to a big gap up day based on a suspension of the China tariff embargo, whatever, and the Trump walking on the DMZ. Everybody's all excited and giddy. But anyway, so you see a big move like that, high day to low day. Start throwing in your trend line, put an alert on it. Right click on it, add alert. Once, create it. You'll be seeing some alerts going off eventually over here, and you'll hear it. So you look into that structure, and you see anything at all that looks like a 5-wave push. Just the simplest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave force. 5. Oh my golly, I could see that as a 5-wave push. And let's see if it's confirmed by running your let's see, your fixed range volume profile. Let's take it from there on. So guess what? Got 1, 2 major level changes. A third level change here. It depends on where you start from and where you move it from. But the main thing is down here. The POC moves to price, just as the price action is breaking the trend line and starting to move up. So then you can step in and run it on the very last part. So if you run the last one, you see that all the POCs come right to that spot, and right where it breaks, right where price breaks that trend line, and it starts moving up. And where is it going to go to? You guessed it. So this is the chart Mojo unwound neutral cloud. That's where things unwind to. You can see it went there at 10:30, ahead of 10:30, as per tendency. But it just kept going because it's a trend day, big order flow down, big order flow agenda down. But I really like this end of day thing. One reason it's popping here is that a lot of people like to exit by 2:30 and 3:30, and so there's our 3:30 right there. So anyway, it's a nice run, nice half a day's range run off of the trend line break with the point of control moving to price break. So it breaks it, starts defending it to the upside, and this is the last thing to move. But if you're looking at FANG and you're looking at high beta movers and tick and at high minus at low, all those things are popping. So you've got plenty of things popping, and I'm looking at a high-low streamer, and the highs are start streaming, and the lows stop selling. So the highs start buying. So I start seeing all the big names flip over to the buy side, and we're putting in a bunch of highs, and that happens before this happens right here. So by the time you see this happening, it's a heads up, and what are they going to target from here? They're going to target that cloud because that's unwound. So it's not only is it unwound as a natural tendency, people that realize that are pushing it. So they're going to cover. They like to cover by 3:30, and so they just keep that mo going. People just, if you know that tendency, you're gonna push it, and you're gonna profit from it. And you notice the daily point of control in the end comes down right to there too. So you've got a confluence of all kinds of point of controls down here, showing that this break is significant, and all the old orders are coming off, the new orders are coming on, and they're defending, they're covering. So all these cells, they start flipping, they start easing out, they start covering, and then some longs come in with it, and they push it right back to neutral. It could be anywhere. It could be down here, price could be up there, but no, that's what they target. So anyway, just like yesterday, you see a big move, high day to low day or low day to high day, put in a trend line. start looking for structure in there. If you can see anything that looks like a 5, start laying in the volume profile fixed range until you see there was almost one here. I was following this one right here, but then it right at the last minute, it could have popped up. It started going up, but it didn't, right? It got into a little apex and started selling. And so I didn't go long. But there were plenty of other things going short, right? I mean, there's things dropping right there, so you could tell this was going to go put in one more leg down. And anyway, in the end, it's like my last video. 5-wave force, not perfect, not Elliott, not anything like that, but just the force of one push, one reaction, one push, one reaction, one regression, one push. And then it breaks the trend line. You keep running those point of control, fixed range volume profiles. Once it starts breaking above, you know it's 3:30. It's going to tend to cover. You've got a half an hour left. Crazy time. Psh, unwinds back to the neutral cloud. The chart Mojo. Neutral unwound cloud, which is the space between the VWAP and the 50% of the developed range, which is where things like to unwind to. All right. Good luck with that.